Hello and welcome back to Fallout 4. Picking up where we left off, I have to power all this gear I've made. I haven't done a lot of it, so I'm going to have to figure this out kind of on the spot.
Chance to get inside the Institute. Incredible.
Pretty incredible. Now, I think I have to build generators and hook them up. I didn't want to mess with it last episode, but don't have a choice now. So let's go to power generators. Produces 3, produces 5, produces 10. I can just about make a lot of these. Produces 3. Oh, sorry. Okay. How much power does it need? Can I find that out? Requires power. How much? Power. Okay, it doesn't say. Let's just build. Produces 3. What don't I have? Aluminium. Okay, I just remembered something that I was going to try and do. I have a lot of supplies at my old settlement, and I don't think they got transferred. Maybe they did. Oh, never mind. It seems they're linked. Okay, in that case I am going to build... Sorry, I got a bit lost there. Sometimes I forget I'm even recording. Let's make a few of these produce 10 generators and see how we get on with that. Now I have to hook these up somehow. Whoa, that's a big generator. Connectors and switches. Oh god, I don't know what I'm doing here. Escape. I might have to stop. There's a chance I'll...
We'll do anything we can to support.
There's a chance I'll have to stop and just look up how to do this, because I'm so lost. It doesn't really tell you how to do a lot of this stuff. Enter, build. What do I like? I remember I used to be able to just drag, run a wire. Yeah, run a wire, but that doesn't help me. Run a wire how? Oh, I keep losing that menu and I have no... I won't let this drag on too much. I might just make an edit and just go and figure out how to do it, because I just don't know what I'm doing. Power lights, don't have power lights. There was a way of just... I swear I did this before. Hold on. Select. Okay, place. How? I don't know how to run what. Oh wait, here it is. Why would it let me do it that time, but not a while ago? Can't attach to that. Can't attach to this. Oh, I need something else to attach. Attach where? Oh, this requires power. This requires 20 power. So I'm only, oh god, okay. How many more of these generators can I build? Okay, so that's 20 power. But can I connect them all? Attach wire. Attach wire. I think I'm doing it, guys. I think I'm doing it. Oh! I did a thing. I didn't have to use the interwebs. Requires power, but does it have power? Apparently it does. Okay, I might need to just build one more small generator. And... Oh, why would... I swear it wasn't letting me attach a wire a second ago. Okay, I think I did it. Let's see what they have to say now.
Tom's gonna be in heaven on this job.
Yep. Oh, there he is.
Everything's got to be on the same power grid. Otherwise, the machine won't work.
Just when you think you have it. And Tom's like, no. Has to be on the same power grid. Okay. Maybe I'll have to make that edit after all. Resources. No, not defense. Sorry. Special. No, not special either. Oh, there it is. See, I'm just guessing. But I think what it means is I have to attach everything to this. And then attach that to the big thing. Using my technical terminology here. Okay. Tom?
Hey, Tom.
We need a metric ton of power to
Yeah?
get this to work. Everything's got to be on the same power grid. Otherwise, the machine
Oh
won't
my
work.
god, look at this. Right, that's it, I'm just making an edit here. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm gonna have to look this up. Yeah. Right, progress report. I made a mess, but I kind of fixed it. So I got some help, and I built these other generators. It's still not currently powered up. I think I just need to add one more generator, and we'll be good to go. I had done such a small amount of settlement stuff that I have no idea how all this works. You see, these all needed to be attached to each other or something along those lines. So all I need to do is add this in and attach it to anything, and it should work. Right, that took longer than it should have.
We are in business.
Tom.
We are in business.
You just said that. Oh,
Status report.
We got activity, Des. Not sure how long before it peaks.
The Institute is a huge unknown. Before we can make any plans, you need to do something. What I'm about to tell you is the most closely guarded secret the Railroad has. It's time you learn about Patriot.
Patriot.
There's a man, or woman, we're not sure, inside the Institute who helps synths escape to freedom. Dozens of synths owe him their lives. We don't know his name. We've never had a way to contact him. So we gave him the code name, Patriot. If your plan works, and you're able to get inside the Institute, we need you to make contact.
won't risk my son. I'll do my best.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Tom's encrypted a message for Patriot's eyes only. Once he sees it, he'll contact you. Until you make contact, and probably after, you need to stay in their good graces. You need to infiltrate them. Can you do that? Can you be our agent on the inside?
Oh, okay. Makes me uncomfortable. Kinda does. More work for me, I guess. Bring it on.
Bring it on.
You can do this. I believe in you. Stand on the platform and I'll give you the holotape. Just plug it into any Institute terminal and wait for the reply. Tom, talk to me.
Booting up the scan sequence. This frequency is only going to work once. You know who doesn't make the same mistake twice.
Okay. We will do that after I go shopping. As sad as that is, because I need to buy... I just want to make sure I have as much ammo as I can get. I'm just going to cut all this out probably, but I am going to go shopping. And cut to when I'm Rambo. Okay, back. I'm not quite Rambo, but I got some supplies. You know, some stim packs. Do I have right away? I got some ammo as well, so I think I'm about ready to do this.
We are in business.
Kind of terrifying.
Status report.
We got activity, Des. Not sure how long before it peaks.
The Institute is a huge unknown. Before we can make any plans, you need to do something. What I'm about to tell you is the
You've
most
said all
closely
this.
guarded secret the Railroad has.
Oh, for God's sake.
It's time you learn about Patriot.
Yeah, you told me.
Hi.
We are in business.
Yeah, okay.
Desdemona.
Status report.
We got activity, Des. Not sure how long before it peaks.
The Institute is a huge unknown.
Okay,
Before
she's
we
gonna
can make any
insist.
plans, you need to... What I'm about to...
Right.
Right.
Patriot.
That really breaks
There's a
immersion, but
man,
whatever.
Dozens of... If you're...
Uh-huh, you told me all this.
Okay.
Tom, and can you...
Yep.
Bring it on.
You can do this. I believe in you. Stand on the platform and I'll give you the holotape. Just plug it into any Institute terminal and wait for the reply. Tom, talk to me.
Booting up the scan sequence.
She's awfully close to this. I wouldn't be standing anywhere near this. Oh, I'm locked in.
So stand still. We gotta lock in all those molecules of yours. Hopefully we won't miss any. There's only, 60 trillion of them. All right, feeding our baby some juice. Let's see what she's got.
Take this holotape. You need it to contact Patriot.
Oh, man, don't worry. That's all part of the plan.
Tom, do whatever you can to gain their trust. Lie. Tell them what they want to hear. Make up a cover story and sell it.
Come on, I think I got it. Establishing lock on the Institute signal.
Just get all the information you can.
This is
About
intense.
synths. About the Institute's plans. Find their weaknesses. If we can disable or destroy the Institute, we may have to do it.
Got it.
You jack that holotape into any terminal and Patriot will make contact. He has to.
Got the R up. We got it.
Find a way to save them. Nobody else can.
Now.
Whoa. Holy crap. We're not in Kansas anymore. It's blowing my mind that what happens at the very beginning of the game all led up to this. Like, I've been, I've spent about 35 hours to get to right here to find out some answers.
Hello.
Hello?
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The
It's a cult.
Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you
It's
face
stuck.
to face. Please, step into the elevator.
I want to make a suicidal tendencies joke, but it probably would go over the heads of most of the viewers. We going up or down?
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
Just give me my son and I won't kill everyone.
Welcome to the Institute.
Whoa.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival.
Whoa.
Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished.
But you took my
But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
damn straight. I just remembered what Virgil had asked me to do. You know, I need to see if I can get him cured of his being a mutant-ness. If that's even a word, which it isn't. Who's that walking? Why am I dropping frames? Yeah, I need to see if there's a... Can I open this? Why are my frames halved?
Busted.
Applicator, scanner, applicator. Tweezers.
Don't have the key. Only
What the
open
hell?
with the key.
I'm dead-ended here, guys.
Broken. Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Okay.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. I'm here
I
now.
don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Damn it. Sean! Open the door!
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenge.
Yeah, I
Let's
died
start
lots of
anew.
times.
I am Father.
Good.
Welcome to the Institute.
I could kill you, that's what I wanted to do.
This is insane. All of it.
The degree of trauma you're experiencing right now is understandable. Please, just try to relax. I know this is all difficult to take in.
I want answers, asshole. Now.
Under the circumstances, I will forgive your vulgarity, but I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
Oh, good lord. I just realized this guy looks exactly like me. He looks exactly like my character model. Oh, God.
Oh, come on. That's crazy.
I assure you, I am completely sane and entirely honest. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun you'd lost. But then you learned that your
Dude is
son
older than
was
me.
no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
Whoa. I hope I'm right about the character model thing. It could be just a coincidence.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. Wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
These options aren't great.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today.
Whoa.
I am their father. Through science, we are family.
Wow.
The synths, me, and you.
Did not see this coming, I'll be honest.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
This guy is...
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records.
You know about it, right?
Of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
You...
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
What would you have me say? The world is a dangerous place. Although I think maybe it always was. It's just a bit more honest about it now. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
You can explain. I'm curious about Kellogg.
Kellogg? He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
I killed him.
He was a murderer. He killed your mother.
Believe me, I am well aware of the atrocities Kellogg committed. I suspect there are many more we'll never know of. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes.
Whoa.
I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
But, Director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position, obviously. I've lived my life within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Not really. You know, it's so hard to keep in mind that the Institute is supposed to be evil. I'm going to go in there, I'm going to crack some heads, I'm going to fix Virgil, and now I'm here, I'm kind of like, oh, it's my son. Okay, but no.
I hope you're not...
I won't be a part of this.
No, it's madness.
I can't.
Why? Because of the reputation of the Institute. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
I don't know what to do.
I realize that. It's why I'm trying to help you. I hope that you can see that rationally. The Institute is the only thing left in the world that is worth being part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Whoa.
Are you sure you want this?
Yes, I am. It would benefit us both to work together.
I just don't know.
Just give it time. Give the Institute a chance. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Oh, man. Okay, then. This is some real aperture stuff here. Well, yeah, I don't want to help them. I definitely feel like I should just say no, but I have things I need to accomplish while I'm here. I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for Virgil helping me out, so I want to fix that, and I also need to get the holotape into the system somehow. But first, I need a shower. Can I turn this on?
Hold it right there.
Is there a problem?
Routine security check. See anything suspicious lately?
Suspicious? What do you mean by suspicious?
I mean, like dodging my questions.
No, nothing to report, sir. If I see something, I'll be sure to come right to you.
You do that. I'd hate to find your name on a repurpose list.
Oh my. In case you guys were wondering, this is what my character model looks like. And it really reminded me of my son there. So that's why I was saying, I wonder have they actually made they may have actually made the character model of him look like your character.
Call this a clean floor.
I thought all the surface people looked like monsters, but you seem pretty normal.
I'm about as normal as it gets, I think.
Perhaps after you've been disassembled, we can use your components to make something that's actually useful.
Yes, sir.
There's a lot of hubris around here lately, and I don't care for it.
Scanning. Subject identified.
Okay. Do I need to meet... Oh, look.
Sir.
This place is like something out of Star Trek
So
or
your
Star
father's
Wars.
father, but he's older than you. That's weird.
Yeah, it is.
Capacity.
Damn it, I should have just hit play. Right, let's assess the situation, shall we? Upload encrypted message, indeed. Meet the indeed. And they're all other issues. Okay, so let's start checking these off. Okay. I want to meet all the leaders. Hopefully one of them will have... I can talk to them about Virgil.
What happens when people get robots to do all their work? They get fat and lazy, that's what. Real people doing real thinking and real work. That's the future I want.
Yeah.
No argument here.
Nice to meet someone who isn't obsessed with replacing people with machines. I've been saying for years that we're too reliant on these synths. But nobody wants to listen. Maybe you can talk some sense into them. In any case, I suppose I should say, welcome. Perhaps a fresh perspective will do some good around here.
He did not appear to have any Virgil-related dialogue options. Futuristic housing. What the hell is this? Coffee pot. Did I check out this place already? Wow. This place is pretty nice, I'll give him that. I think some of the people I need to talk to are on different levels. I'm kind of getting lost here, I'll be honest. I should probably turn off this quest just to clean things up a bit. Anyone in here? Not really. Let's get on ground level.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much larger.
Oh, I think I'm gonna sneeze. Here comes the reverb.
Likely be more pronounced.
Will there be any pain?
I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job to find out.
Damn it.
Now hold still.
No, didn't give me a sneeze. Christ. Stupid body.
You can return to your duties. And remember
Yeah, let's just talk to this guy.
I hope I'll prove a useful test subject for you, Doctor. Once you've settled in, I'll want to do a physical and get a file going on you. No hurry, though.
You're a doctor.
You're the doctor here?
Everyone's a doctor here. But if you mean physician, then yes, I'm about as close as we've got to one. How about you take some time to get comfortable, learn the lay of the land and such. In the meantime, you come see me if you need to get patched up. We'll do that checkup when you're good and ready. Take care of yourself, so I don't have to. Mm-hmm.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
Okay. This is some building. It's very Mass Effect, actually, now that I'm inside.
You're here. Glad you made it.
Good.
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a
We're
little
all
longer?
looking forward to working with you.
Yeah.
To the bioscience division.
Dr. Watson doesn't think I'm Institute material.
I don't care. I just want to talk to scientist people.
Supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So
Look
Dr.
at this dude.
Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these
Nothing to
unannounced
report, sir.
security sweeps of yours.
I'm going in there.
Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
Yeah.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
Yeah. Let's go in here.
Seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
Pardon me.
They're dragging
Carry on,
their feet
sir.
on the targeting package
Theoretical
upgrades I asked
limits
for.
are made to
Maybe
be
I should
broken.
take some courses with me. Send a message.
Maybe you should just sit
Please
still
don't.
so I can ask you
There's
questions.
enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
Oh,
You
that
going
must be the
soft
map.
on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
Excuse me, Doctor.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Oh.
Why? Don't you trust me?
Oh, it's nothing personal. I don't trust anyone. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact,
Yes.
I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
Rockets.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run.
You do that.
As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
Right.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Very well.
I'm not
The
sure.
Directorate should take the synth escapes more seriously.
Yeah.
It's an honor to meet you, sir.
Yeah.
So you were there the day the bombs fell. That must have been terrifying.
Wasn't great.
So much research, so little time.
What the hell is down here? Can I get down here? Oh, I bet they teleport themselves around here. Around in here. Get the feeling I'll be back here at some point.
Pardon me, sir.
Hi.
Yeah?
Report anything suspicious to the SRB.
Of course. Of course, sir. Ho! Can I just take these? Evidently. Right. Let's move on.
Unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
Yeah. I've no idea how long this episode is going to run on for because I had to take a bit of a break to suss out how to power everything.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set.
Doc.
They weren't
Unit,
kidding.
you can return to duty.
You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I wanted to kill the son of a bitch who murdered my wife.
Kellogg always was a cold bastard. If you ask me, we're better off without him. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Not really. Not so fast.
I'm not on board with anything.
No? And yet here you are, poking around. One might find that suspicious.
Oh.
If you're not planning on staying, I'd recommend keeping your hands to yourself. Wouldn't want to give the impression you're up to something. And consider having another talk with Sean. He really is anxious to have you with us. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Okay. I don't think it's you that I have to talk to about Virgil. That's why she's saying I'm acting suspicious.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
You know I can't talk about that.
Have I been in here already?
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Hey there.
Yeah?
Where are you going?
Yeah.
Might have already talked to that guy.
Well, that was productive.
Answers now. Okay.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
Oh, cold.
What is it you're working on?
Advanced Systems, Special Projects. You've seen the boy, Synth, already. We've been hard at work on him for quite a while now. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Okay.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
All right.
I've
One day, I'll design a more efficient reactor to replace that old clunker in the basement.
Safety first. Remember that.
one more person to talk to, and beyond that, Oh, can't get through here. Beyond that, I've run out of people to speak to. Yeah. Let's speak to this last person, and then we might wrap the episode there. My timing has been kind of thrown out of whack, so I'm sorry if this episode ends up being too long or too short, but I'm just... this is quite a change of pace, and I usually have them about an hour, 40 minutes to an hour, but... Right, we'll talk to this last person, and I think we'll wrap the episode then. But we'll carry on Institute shenanigans in the next one.
Have you had time to examine my latest reports on batch 274? Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans.
Whoa.
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results.
Ha!
All this must be a little overwhelming
This
for you.
seems more like the right department for the Virgil issue.
Remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. Those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject.
They're still people, and they're suffering. We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity? Well,
I'm just gonna look around for a terminal that I can...
Yes, well...
I wanted to just see if I could upload the, or stick the holodeck. Holodeck? What's that? I think that's that thing Microsoft are coming out with. I just wanted to see if I could upload the log yo feckin' thing. But I couldn't.
Child
Humanity's future is taking
just
root
remarkable.
right here.
Hey, Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
Not why I'm here.
I'm sure it's fascinating, but that's not why I'm here.
Of course, I completely understand. Before you go, at least let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. I promise I'll keep it short. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine.
Genetics.
Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Gorillas aren't... The gorillas aren't real?
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed. Judging by your reaction, we've done a good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages, but the prospects are very exciting. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
Not sure yet.
I'm not sure. Right now, I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know. But it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
You mentioned medical care. I might need that from time to time.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself to Dr. Dean Volkert. He's our top biologist and also serves as the Institute's resident physician. Dr. Volkert works in the infirmary. Just pay him a visit whenever you need to. You won't find better medical care anywhere else in the Commonwealth. I'll promise you that.
Well, I just realized that the chances of me being able to say, I have a mutant friend called Virgil who helped me get here, and, you know, I want to try and cure him of being a mutant or whatever, they're probably just going to report it and just be like, get this guy out of here. The chances of me...
Security's
the chances of me getting away with that are slim. They're probably not going to go along with it, so maybe I need to agree to stay. I don't really want to do that though. If they, you know, if I get locked into that choice, I may never be able to get out of it. I think I'm gonna... I think I am gonna call the episode here though. We'll continue exploring. I'm sorry there wasn't a lot of action in this episode, but that's just what happens when you go inside the Institute and find out that the person running the Institute is your son. You know, that tends to happen. Yeah, I'm going to call it right here by these boxes. See you in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Institute Simulator 2016. That was a terrible ending. Screw it, that's the ending. Bye.